Hello, everyone, and welcome to Linda's Stampin' Escape. It is Tuesday, the 4th of January. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome, friends. Welcome to a new year and some fun new stamps and everything else. All right, when you pop on, make sure you say hello. Looking forward to seeing everybody tonight. Hello, Jenny. I am really excited tonight about sharing this amazing suite with you, and we're just gonna touch the basics tonight. Welcome, Barb and Cheryl. Welcome, friends. So happy everyone is joining us tonight. Yes, so like I was saying, the New Horizons suite is, I'll tell you, it is the designer paper that caught my eye, and then the rest of the bundle just kind of pulled me in. But we're going to wait a minute or two and let some more people jump in. Hello, Joanne. Again, you guys, make sure you say hello. Hello, Miss Sandy. I don't always catch everybody popping on, so. And Beth is joining us. Happy 2020, 2022. And Barb is here. All right. We got a nice group of ladies tonight, as we did last week. So I have some pretty little butterflies to share. I think last week I gave away the brand new brass butterflies, and now I've got some more butterflies to give away. So, hello, Lucy. Nice to have you join us. All right. Oh, I'm all excited. Okay, so this is the New Horizons suite. We are not going to be using the dies or the ribbon packet that also comes with this suite. But we are going to be making 4 quick and easy cards showcasing part of the bundle. So we're going to be using the stamp set, and of course the designer paper is going to be part of that focus. And I'm even going to use these cute little pebbles. That's something new. So, all right. Hi, Nicole. Glad you could join us. These are so cute. So let's get to the paper. Well, first of all, here is our stamp set called On the Horizon. My 4 cards are going to feature 4 of the 5 greetings in the card. I'm not using the wood planks this time, but you will see those coming. Oh, I have so many ideas with this one. It's amazing. And then I just showed you the pebbles, so let's get to the paper. Okay, as you know, this is two-sided, and there's 4 each of 12 designs. So you got a whole lot of paper. You got 48 sheets in these packets. This is the Watermark Pages. And then they have more pages that are, how would you say, detailed. So I'll flip over to those. That one's pretty. I mean, there's just paper that, oh man, you could just go nuts with. And some of my favorite colors, there you have your Blackberry Bliss and your Pale Papaya. Plus we have Calypso Coral in there. The Bumblebee is in there. Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, and Misty Moonlight. I got to get to using my Misty Moonlight because guess what? That's going to leave us Yep. We have, what, maybe 6 more months or so to use that section of In Colors. And the Bumblebee and the Misty Moonlighter on that list. Okay, so here's the more detailed ones. So I'm just going to flip through these. So you could look at it that way or this way. I see grass, and you could use this as, I don't know, the die actually has a mountainscape, so you could put that up in here. That would be cool, and then there would be your sky. Again, it's just, you could create so much with this. A mountain could go in there as well. This one's pretty cool. I like this. I've got some other ideas that I will be sharing with you. See, nice little forest here, a lake. Well, that one's almost done for you. It's got flowers on it and everything. And a beautiful valley. And, of course, a lake. So this is going to be a great one to use the technique I'm showing you tonight. As is this one. There's so many of them. Oh, and that looks like a wonderful day. There's mountains already in there. At least that's what I see. So cool. All right, and I'm keeping this one out because this is the one I'm using tonight. And then we have that one. So a lot of gorgeous, and what I like about it is you can use your imagination. This is the card that was on my blog today. So when I looked at this and I saw it as 2 different ways. You know, here you have the grays and the greenish grays, but here you have this beautiful green down here. So if you know someone who's kind of feeling in the dumps, but you want to brighten their day, I mean, the colors in here will pop, and you're wishing them so much happiness. I love the words in here, too. You guys know me. I am a huge sentiment person. I buy stamp sets sometimes just because I think the sentiments in the stamp set are cool. I may never use whatever's in there with them, but I'll use the words. So that is what we do. Hello, Chris. Glad you could join us. All right. Let's get to business here. I am going to grab, I have my old paper cutter handy, but I have my new one not far, just covered with cards. So there it is. I'm going to move a little bit of this off to the side for now. Hope you can get in here with me. What we're going to do to make these 4 quick and easy cards is to cut your 6x6 paper into 4 pieces. So of course that leaves us 3x3s. All right, this is our scoring blade, which we're going to be using later. And then we're going to come in here. Can you see that? Am I down far enough? I can't get up here. There we go. Try to get you guys in here as much as I can. All right, so 3 inches. And a nice cut. And then let me do it this way. Don't want that to fold on me and I get a weird little... Okay. So this is going to be my card 1. This is my card 2. I'm going to cut these. And all of my card bases are a normal card base. This is card 3. This is card 4. There we go. And this can't go too far because we got some scoring to do. So we can add some texture to this. All right. So our card bases are all going to start, of course, with your 8.5 by 5.5. And you can score or fold at 4 1/4. So I'm going to do that. And up in here, I have my bone folder. So let's get that. There we go. My squares, and I am using one basic black matte for each one of my 4 designs. So it will look like this. So let's get that on. I got to get this guy started. I just filled him up. Put our adhesive here. Remember, quick and easy. All right. And on this one, I'm going to use the Relax and Enjoy Your Day. You guys are quiet. Ooh, I better get moving so I get some comments. I'm going to do a little practice run here. Very good. All right. Get this back in here. And you know I always like to stamp with my ink pad in charge. Me in charge of the ink pad. All right. Let's kind of square that up. You could put this in the center. You could put it off to the side. You could pretty much put that wherever you'd like it. Of course, I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool. And we're going to pick our my I can't think of the name. Our Stampin' Dimensionals. There we go. All right. Boy, that totally escaped my head, and nothing else replaced it for a minute there. All right. Scary, isn't it? Let's get our first card done. Isn't that gorgeous? Simple, simple. Of course, you and I both know that you can jazz these up as much as you want. You could take some of that gorgeous cardstock and layer it if you wanted to. That is our Blackberry Bliss. So you could really make it pop that way. But for tonight, we're making some pretty simple cards. There's card number 1. All right, and now we're going to bring in our card number 2. My stamp sets or stamps out of the way. Keep my little packet of dimensionals there. I have my stamps all mounted already. Again, we have our 8.5 by 5.5. Score or fold at 4 1/4. Yay, Kathy made it. All right, half. Here we go on this one. And we are going to pull out our little birds for this. So here's our birds. I do believe I only had 3 birds on my card this morning that you saw on my blog. To make sure my birdies are going in the right direction. Stamp them on there. All right. And our mat. Ooh, if we wanted it to be an evening card, we could have flipped it over and used that side. So no, the idea behind card number 2 is that you can stamp on your designer paper. Don't forget that, because that just makes it more fun, a little more creative, a little more use out of your stamps and papers. Oh, Beth said paper is awesome. Yes, it is. You're going to fall in love with this. And Jenny, you are right. A stormy card would have looked really good. All right. Now you could stamp on. That doesn't want to hold still. I'm just trying to get an idea of where I want to put my greeting. And I think on this one, I'm going to go down here. And back with that, take your pick tool. Clever with this design, aren't they? I love it. This is a must-have in your Stampin' Toolkit. And rumor has it they're looking at additional tips, because you know these come apart, right? And they have extra uses for them. So they're actually looking at more tips. That's cool. All right. Don't want to put my birds upside down. Just get that straight. And card number 2. Super simple. But sometimes we need to make simple cards. And sometimes less is more. So just a beautiful sky thinking of you. So pretty. All right. Card number 3. There we go. Get our little guy up here. So on this one, I'm actually going to flip this. Nope, I like it better that way. I guess the designs know better. So we're going to bring the grasses in. You know, for some of us who have been stamping for so long, some of you that I know have been stamping for over 20 years, we kind of forget about the basics once in a while. So we got to come back and revisit those. Put that right down in that corner there. Hold that down. Let that ink soak up into our paper. Beautiful. And I'm going to get out my sponge. Let's tap off that excess clean. I have one dirty side and then one clean side. And I like the clean side because then it shows me that I got everything off. And I also dab to make sure the excess moisture is out of there. And then one more time here to make sure there's no water on there. And then we're going to do just those 3 little birds again. So we're going to come in here and just tap on those 3 little birds and put them right up here. There we go. All right. Now, I wanted to add a little texture to this card without adding layers of cardstock. So let's mount our stamped image onto our base. And you notice that we're just working off of, you know, a set of designer papers. And on this one, only 1 sheet, 1 ink, and 2 basic colors, our black and our white. So here I actually got a little more to layer, but it's still in the white. And this is where we are going to use our scoring blade. So this is going to add a little texture. So what I want to do here is I'm going to come in into here at about 1 1/4. And we're going to grab the score. Score is always the light one. Dark means danger. That's going to cut. So we're going to go there and give it a nice score. And then we're going to flip it 180 degrees. And we're going to go down to the 1/2 inch mark. There we go. Score again. And then we're going to back it up 1/8 of an inch. And yes, I'll put these on the blog. And now you can see our little bit of texture. So just by using our scoring blade, you're doing an embossing. All right. Now, if my eyeballs work good, let's see how this works. We are going to get this greeting right in between those lines. Awesome. So that's just a fun way you can add texture to your cards. And it goes nicely with the fact that everything else is pretty much squared off. All right. And of course, I'm going to put dimensionals on each one because I like the fact that that's popped up. Gives your card depth. And then your little scoring here adds some extra texture to your card. Your designer paper does that too. And there is even more you can do. There we go. All right. And of course we have our sheet here. 8.5 by 5.5, score at 4 1/4. All right, wonderful. Now I am going to pop this up as well. Let me get rid of all those. I might have to take a live video and show you guys what I've been doing on New Year's Eve while other people were out partying. I was cleaning my stamp room and getting myself all nice and organized for the new year, because I have a hard time going backwards. I am just kind of keep rolling with the punches, right? You as well. I hope you all had a good New Year's, had some fun. Hope you got some fun plans for the upcoming year. I am working on some special events, so keep an eye out for all of those. I like to surprise people. It's just fun. And I have personal goals as well. I am working on a little bit more, and thus the organization will help me serve you all better as well. There we go. Got to pop that up, right? Okay. Now we're really moving up in the world. Still, you get that beautiful, simple look, but now you get a lot more, you know, height and texture. And it just really adds to it without adding a lot to your designer paper. So you don't want to, like, take things away. So, very good. All right, we have one more left, ladies. One more. And gentlemen, but I didn't see a guy pop up in here and say hello, so I'm just thinking I dropped my paper on the floor here. All right, now this one I am going to leave as is because I think it's just stunning. To me, this is like a dark forest, and then this can either be a valley or water, because I see a lot of, there's blue and greens in there. So a little bit of sunlight peeking out in the corner. Barb said, these are so gorgeous. I know, aren't they? And guess what? We're only working with one piece of paper so far. That is the amazing part of this. So, all right. I am not touching that. Not at all. We are going to leave that gorgeous little piece the way it is. And we're going to get a greeting. We are wishing you so much happiness. So this is the one I used for my blog card. That one looks kind of chubby. I don't know. Is that going to work? Let's try this one. Try not to stick my head in the shot there. So let me just hop up here. Oh, pretty good. All right. I'm not going to use all that. So you could punch it if you wanted to, or you could just leave it. I think I'm going to leave it blunt because I'm going to have enough with all this. Let me get this out of the way. And this one's for Kathy. It's her favorite folder. Just kidding. It is the hammered metal. Although I think it kind of looks like pebbles. So when I saw this one and I thought of this gorgeous waterfront there, that's what I thought of. Pebbles. And it gives you a little bit of extra, a lot of texture on this one. So that is why I didn't stamp on here. If I had a subtle folder, you could have stamped right on there and then embossed right over it. But we're not going to do that. Okay. This is for the gutsy people who think they can cut straight. So cross your fingers and hope that I'm cutting straight. Yeah, not bad. All right. We, of course, are going to pop this up again and bring those dimensionals back in here. Gives me a little time to talk to you guys when I'm picking all these up. Jenny says, now I need this. Wait, and this is true because there are stamp sets in the catalog that I went, oh, that's nice, but it's not my style. And then I saw a demonstrator show what she did with that, and I'm like, okay, sold. Now I'm going to get it because now I have something very creative to share with you guys. So much fun. Kathy said, go ahead and pick on me. I still don't like that folder. Well, we all have our favorites, don't we? But Kathy, I hope, not that it's going to make you want to run out and buy this, but you might agree that it will look good with this. So we'll get that texture on there. And now we're going to pop up this little guy. And because all of your cutting for these cards is so basic, I mean, you got your basic card base and your fronts, which are cut just a 1/4 inch smaller than, you know, your card front. So it's 4 by 5 1/4. So that makes that easy, right? Okay, we're going to put this right here. Talk about loads of texture, and that's why I did not want to stamp on here, because I did not want to take away from my designer paper whatsoever. All right, I'm going to take this little piece here. You girls are funny. Hi, Vicky. Cheryl doesn't like this folder either, so I'm going to twist your arm just a little bit, girls. All right. I'm putting some dimensionals down below and a little bit of my adhesive up here because I'm going to catch the top of that. But yet I want my adhesive to stay there. Okay, now, ladies, we just have to, right? This is the coolest thing. Stampin' Up! Has never had pebbles before. But with all the cool nature and landscaping stamp sets that they have, well, it just makes sense. So look at these cool little guys. This is new, and it comes with this suite. And look at how nice that matches. There's 3 colors. This is the cinnamon cider, and then you have 2 shades of gray. So, and don't even go there. There's only 2 shades. So we're just going to pop in. I'm just going to put those right next to each other. Right kind of where their stuff is. But then I'm going to bring one up here to draw your eye up over here. Come on. Oop, not on the greeting. A little bit maybe, but not too far on it. There we go. They always said work with triangles, so that's a pretty good, pretty tight little triangle, but does draw your eye over to your greeting. I know, right? Aren't the pebbles cool? Oh, I love them. So they're neat. And I see a laughy face, so I know somebody got that little comment that I made. So 4 cards. We did 4 cards in less than a half an hour. That is pretty amazing. And I did a lot of the cutting. The only thing I didn't cut were like my card fronts, and I didn't emboss for you because you ladies all know how to emboss. So, all right, I sold y'all on the pebbles, but we're not so sure on the folder yet. But you can always pick one of your favorites. So here we are, card number 4, card number 3, card number 2, and card number 1. So gorgeous, simple, just adding an extra piece of paper and a little bit of the scoring to create an embossed look just really adds to your card. And even our 2 plain ones are just perfect. Remember, this is gorgeous the way it is, but you can always stamp on it. And you're going to see even more stuff that you can do with these designer papers as we go along. But there we are. I am loving all them hearts. I'm glad you guys like this because I was so excited when I saw this. This paper, it was first thing on my list. So, and if you were on my blog today and you watched that video, you know that they got a little fence in there. I don't know, it reminded me of the summer of 42. No, I am not that old, but it was a good movie. So I just like that little fence, and that's what it reminded me of, the beach. So, all right. Again, this is the New Horizons Suite. We showcased our 4 quick and easy cards. And before we say goodnight, ladies, I need to thank you for tuning in. And I thank you all. Whether you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, and you can always comment replay, that's cool too. Or if you're watching on YouTube, thank you all for joining me. And for those live, now we're going to spin to win and see who's going to win these butterflies from all of the people who joined us last week and left their comments and hellos. So let's slide this under here. And don't forget, you can share my videos, whether you share them directly from my page here, or if you share them from YouTube because they're in there to stay. So you have a nice library of videos that you can go back to. So I'm looking for my good luck, but it's way over here. So I don't know if I'm going to wait for that or should we? And then we'll count down. And hopefully it doesn't end on that. 3, 2, 1, ladies. Let's spin. Good luck, everyone. Miss Barb, congratulations. I do believe I have some other goodies here for you as well. I have one other gift from a prior Facebook Live. So thank you all again for joining me. You can rewatch this later. It will be on my blog tomorrow, and it'll be on YouTube, my YouTube channel, forever. Thanks so much for sitting with me tonight. I appreciate it. And you have a wonderful evening. And ladies, I would love to hear what you want to see out of that brand new mini catalog. We call it the J2J Mini, January to June. Have a good night, everyone.